Alright, my friends, we are looking for a new PB. Probably not in this stream, but soon-ish. We are back at Aqua Hideout in the Deathlocke. And yeah, we're taking a break from the monkey run again, switching between the runs was something what I have done anyways. And now it is time to storm the Aqua Hideout again. Where we wiped the last time in the last attempt because of a knowledge issue. Even that was really unlucky, we will not repeat that mistake in this run. And yeah, I have planned the first 4 grunts. We have 8 grunts in total and 1 boss fight. I have planned the first 4 grunts carefully, so we don't do too many mistakes. And we have decent fights. For the first grunt, my team is ready. We'll level our mons whenever we need the mons, like the level. And this is the team for the first fight. Let me export the team, and then we can straight up go into the Aqua Hideout. We have to beat 1 electrode at some point. I need to be careful with that. I think I will just level up my Dragapult to 81 for that, and just Draco Meteor. Okay, so there is the first grunt. And yeah, I think I already mentioned that multiple times already. But compared to EK, the Aqua Hideout is actually really strong. Like, I think, in my opinion, EK Aqua Hideout is not that hard. If you compare that to Magma Hideout, for example, in EK, the difference is insane. I think Aqua Hideout in Run and Bun can be similar. It depends on the box. Okay, small check, small stuff. We don't need the poison buff, we can remove that. I changed my plan here. We can just give this a citrus berry, or maybe even a lumberry. Maybe a lumberry. Citrus berry will always proc, so it will not matter that much. Lumberry is the best what we can do here, I think. Worst case. Okay, and you are always killing. Yeah, perfect. Okay. This is not a last minute change. I basically saved the team like that because I already have the team planned, and I changed it, but I forgot to change the poison bar basically. And one more quick check that we have Magical Leaf, not Magical Leaf, Mega Drain now, yeah, exactly, on Ruleset. And yeah, we can start with the first grunt now. It is time. One more quick check that my Magna Zone is really minus speed. Perfect. As Cavalier is adamant, what is important with the Black Belt, Primarina Modest Nature with Pixie Plate, and Togedemaru Citrus Berry, Impish Nature only a backup most of the time. For a focus band backup. Because we have a focus band Pokemon here. Let's fucking go. Okay, Persian. And a 6-mon team, by the way, straight up first fight. Stuff like that you don't see in the Magma Hideout, actually. This Persian will use Night Slash always on us. It can't Hypnose. And this have a Bribe Powder. We are pre-burned, so we don't need to have a Lumberry, and this can Hypnose twice. And Shockwave will just bypass always the Bright Powder. We will always two-shot. And we have a Citrus Berry here. If this crits twice, to always still bait only and only Pangoro. For a fast kill, that's why we are minus speed. Okay, that should be Quick Claw Pangoro now. For a close combat. It's nothing else. Let me just confirm that. Yeah, not even fucking close. Crunch is 39% max. If we get a double crit, we proc Citrus and always be out of crunch range. So, we go to Lizzie. On the guaranteed close combat. Now it's a bit inconsistent for the next bait because it can miss the gunk shot here. We have again a Citrus Berry for double crit. And this Pangoro will always die to Strange Esteem. Yeah, it can dismiss the gunk shot. It will always gunk shot on us here. It can dismiss. So either, if this will miss, it's, I think, Bufferland. And if this will not miss, it's always Kingler. So Strange Team kill. Okay, no miss. This should be Kingler for liquidation now. Critical hit would be fine. We always only bait liquidation. That's also really important. There is the Kingler. We are slower. It can't agility here, and it sees a kill with liquidation. And this is really threatening. This Pokemon is a fucking ass. Adamant, Sheer Force, Life Orb, Liquidation. If I don't go Bold Nature here, on this level at least, it kills my Roserade on a crit. What is not the case anymore. Because we are Bold Nature, we will never die to this Liquidation crit. And we will always survive on like 5%, 10% HP. Cannot go for anything else here. There it is. Defense drop is fine, everything is fine. And now we kill this with Mega Drain. That's why we want to have Mega Drain back here. So we'll leech the HP back. So we maybe can do something later with Roserade. But most of the time we don't need Roserade anymore. Mega Drain kills here. Okay, I removed the Poison Barb here. So this can work out on the switch in. This is Bufferland now. And this can work out on the switch in. Work out, what the fuck? Work up. Yeah, you can do the workout. Work up. What is fine for us? It's absolutely okay. We will go to Escavalier and we will just beat this with Escavalier. We see a kill with highest roll close combat. So this cannot go for work up again. It needs to head charge. We always survive every single move again. And close combat kill it. I'm pretty sure this should always be now after the drop grab locked. Or a revenge kill. It's slow kill, so it's the first slow kill, exactly. We got the drop and we are below half HP. This is revenge, and Primarina is able to basically handle the last 2 months here. There is the revenge. Primarina is faster here, can just go for a Draining Kiss. Sweet. There is the next revenge. Critical hits are fine here. It's a lot of damage, but we are fine. And the next Draining Kiss kills. This is Assault Vest, by the way. And yeah, we are max level with Primarina because we want to have Pixie Plate and have even a kill on this Floatzel. What is Bright Powder Floatzel? The cool thing is, this Pokemon doesn't have too many good moves against me. So we will just Moonblast here. What kills if the Focus Band will not proc. And this will Liquidation. This can't power up Punch because it's a setup move, and that means it is it can't use it because it sees we have a kill. So it will go for Liquidation here always. And we have a backup plan. And the backup plan is, it depends on the Roserade HP, but most of the time we can do that. We Moonblast now. If the Focus Band procs and we get a defense drop, we just go to Roserade on Liquidation and on Ice Punch to my Togedemaru. And Ice Punch Togedemaru means it will get Iron Barbs damage and just die. If this will proc the Focus Band now, let's see. We also didn't got a defense drop here. No Focus Band, and with that, Togedemaru was only spectating, but Togedemaru is a really good backup for Focus Band mons, especially mons who want to attack with a physical move. You can just basically counter that, kinda-ish. Then you would never die to any move here. We can't switch hard into Liquidation, of course. But yeah. Okay, first fight is done. So, the second fight. I have decent notes, I would say, so let me just always double check my notes. Don't want to do the same mistakes again, and I will double check whenever Golly is in the team that I don't make this rounding number problem or like mistake again. So we have Ampharos in the next team, and this is a bit inconsistent, sadly, but I think it's still the best what we can do. Let's hope we are not super unlucky. So this is not entirely riskless, you can say. But it's still decent, consistent. Escavalier. Sigilif, this is Garchomp. Torterra. And Heracross. So, let me check my Ampharos again. This is a sassy Ampharos already, I think, yeah. And this will get max level here. And the Aspierberry. So, max level on Ampharos. We just do that for the safety, because I just don't want to get fucked here, basically. So Escavalier is just a backup. I want to have the Impish Nature here. Impish Nature on you. And a Citrus Berry. This is really only a backup. I will also explain why we need this backup. And then we have a Sigilif who only needs a item doesn't really matter that much. We can just go with a Life Orb here. Garchomp is level 79 Adamant and with the Mega item. So the first time we will see Mega Garchomp now. I think it's the first time. I think. Timid Nature, oops, not nickname, Timid Nature on my Torterra, so plus speed, And we don't need the attack. And level is correct. We don't need higher level. And status, burn this. And now Heracross will do something in this fight what nothing else, at least what I could saw in my box, can do in this fight. First of all, let's give a Miracle Seed to my Torterra. Miracle Seed. Okay. Limit Nature. Now, Heracross will get max level. Zoom lens. And like I said, this is something no one else can do in my box. And it's only possible because we can also maximize the IVs here and change the nature. We can do it in a regular run as well. But I'm pretty sure you will not invest like that for one fight. You probably just go for the risk. We can remove the risk. That is really good. So we will go for the careful nature here. And we will maximize the special defensive. So this is basically a GMO Heracross now, outside of speed. And we need, obviously, something on this boy. And this is really good for the fight. Not only we want to have the guts boost, it's really strong that we are status in this fight. So, let me export pretty quickly and then we can go for the second grunt. And yeah, the monkey run, I have done some calcs. I don't know. Let's see how far we can get with the monkey run. I think some fights will be really, really hard in future. The Shelly fight, the Venona fight. Right now, I know I will get like one encounter. So it's not that much anymore. We will get one encounter on 120, I think. That's it. And I think Shaman is just destroying my entire box. So... it will be a fiesta. Can already say that. Let's see. Maybe we can set up something with kill, pre-kill, future sight, anything like that. Let's see. Okay, so double check. You are fine, most likely. That is the only fiction we have basically in this fight. We can call this fiction. You always outspeed and kill. You are Gucci. Garchomp is a destroyer here. We are ready to go. Let me just confirm that again. Okay, let's do it. Sigilift doesn't need to be pre-burned. I could pre-burn this, but it doesn't really matter. Let's check out the natures again. Lessie is correct. Adamant with the mega item. Limit nature level is correct. Heracross max level. Okay. So here is the inconsistent part about this fight. First of all, this asshole Pokemon have a focus band. And second of all, this can actually go for an attacking move, what is really unlikely. It can do it. We assassinate a max level for that. Can do it twice. If it goes 3 times for an Ice Beam, also a double freeze is bad. We are in danger. We have special moves and physical moves. We'll just Brick Break here. I think I found that was the best way instead of Encore, because the problem about Encore here is what I didn't realize last time. But if this have the light screen up, for example, it can switch out as well. And yeah, it's a bit sus. Just spamming Brick Break is the best here. For spamming, yeah, and if this procs Focus Band 15 times in a row, it's bad. I mean, now we can already see how unlikely this is. It is going for Ice Beam already. We are never dead to a double crit because of sassy nature and because of max level. Oh, there's the Focus Band. There's the first one. Okay, at least it is going for light screen again. And there was no freeze. Second try. No Focus Band, okay. Phew, alright, this is always Hariyama, exactly. Let me check the HP. We have a Escavalier as a backup to always confirm CC here. On this HP we are betting only CC. If we get the Ice Beam twice, we could get into random move range here. That's possible. And that's why we need something to switch into the Sariyama to confirm the CC next turn. Escavalier could always switch in, always drop pretty low, proc Citrus and always bait CC again. But we don't need to do it now anymore. Okay, we will kill this with Psycho Boost. We just don't care about the drop here. And this should always now bait Eldegoss. Not Eldegoss, Electros. Eldegoss, what the fuck? Electros. I think this is always only and only wild charge range on this HP. Yeah, knockoff would be okay, by the way. We would always be fine on knockoff switching. And we will go to Garchomp, who's holding a mega item, so we don't really worry about knockoff here. And this can't coil, because we have a fast 2-hit KO, and we will dual chop. We can't outrage, sadly, but dual chop is a 2-shot always, even after leftovers recovery, and we just can't die here. This is doing nothing. It will Aqua Tail on us. And this is doing enough damage that this, look at this damage, man. This is juicy. Juicy damage. Aqua Tail crit is completely fine. We would survive a double crit, even here, like super easy, and always kill this with double dual chop here. Okay, this should now be Zaperia, and this was not that easy to find a solution for this Pokemon. This is Bright Powder, Zaperia with Glare, Lead Seed, and the disgusting ability with Leaf Storm and Dragon Pulse. There's only one single Pokemon who can do that in my box, I'm pretty sure. Who can hard switch into any move, even Leaf Storm, give this a +2. Never get glared because it's pre-burned already. Always survive a double crit Leaf Storm, highest roll, and always survive double burn. And because of the burn, even always hitting the range. Because it's guts boost. So we survive highest roll crit Leaf Storm into highest roll crit Leaf Storm. And double burn damage and always kill it with Excisor. This is crazy. And because of the zoom lens, we will just cancel. It could also go always for Lead Seed. But we are just playing for the safety here. So double Leaf Storm. Highest roll crit. And hard switching is possible. And that is crazy in my opinion. Okay. I think we can kill this. No, we can't. We can't. Okay, so Torterra is coming in. Torterra is doing the job here. We are pre-burned, so we can't get toxic here. And Torterra Timid Nature will outspeed this Alomonola. What the fuck? And always kill with double Giga Crane. This also have Rocky Helmet, so attacking with special moves is just better here. But also use something like Roserade, I guess, here. But why not using different mons? Come on. And Grunt number 2 is down. Okay. Okay. Round number 3, starting with Heracross. And a nature change straight up. Element. And Heracross with the mega item. Now. Arcanine. Golly. Crawdont. Roserade. And Tutonator. And I think for the next fight I will max level Roserade anyways, right? Yeah. So we can already do it. Yeah, next fight we'll max level, and this is fine to max level this already. There's no problem about that. So we can just max level Roserade. So Hemi will also get max leveled here. 1, 2. We'll get a Citrus Berry. Then Golly have a really special nature here now. We have Impish right now, but we will change that Impish to Lax Nature. Means plus defensive, minus special defensive. That we can avoid the pre-damage and make something really consistent. We don't need to pre-damage for that now. And we will give you a citrus berry. You will get the Oranberry. Doesn't really matter that much. Now Roserade needs to get a move back. And that is a magical leaf. For Mega Drain, change the nature from Roserade back to Modest. And go max level. Really important, we need a Miracle Seed and we need to be pre-burned here. Status. Pre-burn. Okay, and now Totonator is max level. We just need the Oranberry. We don't need to waste a Citrus Berry here. We don't even need the Oranberry, to be honest. But yeah, wasting Oranberries is whatever. And we need to be max level on Totonator as well, sadly. But this is just a safety. Okay. Let's export and check out some small stuff. This is perfect. This is perfect. Exactly what we want on this. That's exactly what we want on you. Yep. This fight should be entirely riskless. Even we have a focus band Pokemon here. A pretty threatening one, but it's still riskless, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I think it is. Oh shit, there it is. Yeah, I always forget that. So again, Heracross max level, Adamant is correct with the Heracross need. Emmy is also Adamant, max level. Golly lacks nature on purpose. Also, Golly is still 0 special defensive, by the way. We will work with that as long as we can. Rodont. Nature doesn't really matter here. What is nature? Pre-burn and Oranberry on my nature. Okay. Let's do it. So, Oma Star with weak armor focus sash. We'll just die to pin missile because we'll proc every turn the weak armor. And with that, it will just get wrecked. Nothing else to say. We will always bait Crobat after that. Four hits should be enough, I calc that. But we will always hit 5 times anyways. This is Crobat for acrobatics. We go to Hemi. Critical hit is fine. We have a Citrus Berry for Super Fang. So we get out of Dark Pulse range in the next turn from Sharpedo, because this will be Sharpedo. Focus banned Sharpedo. We are fine against the crit here, we are fine against everything. We just go for the Rock Slide into E-Speed to kill this Crobat. It always needs to Super Fang here. And minimum damage from Rock Slide into E-Speed always kills. Now we will get in the Focus Band Pokemon Sharpedo with a speed boost, so it's really threatening usually. We have a really good solution for playing around that Focus Band. We will go to Golly on random move EQ Waterfall. The cool thing is we don't need to pre-damage with this nature what we have right now. A crit EQ Waterfall obviously will never put me into exit range. And then it will Dark Pulse next turn. So we will go for First Impression to either proc the Focus Band or kill it. And now White is really nice that we have this nature. And we don't need the pre-damage and stuff like that. This will always exit us. Double crit can never kill us. And if we will just kill it now, we always bait Guaranteed Thunder from Lantern next turn. If we are not minus special defensive, it can actually go for Confuse Ray on the switch in. What is not possible anymore. And if we don't hit the First Impression kill here, we just go to Crawdon after the exit and knock off the Focus Band. And we always survive EQ. So there's the First Impression. There's no Focus Band, and this is always a Thunder kill from Lantern. We want to make sure that we are baiting a kill here, so we don't see... Thunder Wave would be okay. That's why we are pre-burned. We are not pre-burned only for the Thunder Wave. We are pre-burned because of the Thunder Paralyze. So we go to Roserade because this is Bright Powder Lantern. And we always kill this with Magical Leaf now. 79 would be enough, but we will just max level because we will need that for the next fight anyways. And now for the last Pokemon. I was actually not sure. I just want to be safe with max level. This will probably not Drill Run right now here. This is Quick Claw Escavalier last. This is doing so much damage. We have a riskless matchup here because we survive a Drill Run twice. And even if this would Sword Dance for some reason on the switch in, we always survive that. And that's why we don't need a Citrus Berry here. We overheat kill this always, even if Quick Claw procs. No, Quick Claw. That is grunt number 3. We have one more grunt, and I'm pretty sure we will need to kill an Electrode after that grunt now. So probably just I think, yeah, this is Electrode time now. So we will take my Dragapult. And make my Dragapult Modest Nature and give this a Lumberry probably for a Thunderbolt Paralyze or something like that. Cannot use Hydreigon because Hydreigon dies to a explosion. So we will max level Dragapult now. And give you a Lumberry. Change nature. Modest. Okay, this Electrode can also outspeed us. We should be able to kill this with a Draco into Sucker Punch. If this is the case, it's really rare. Like, a lot of stuff can happen here because we don't know exactly the IVs from this Trode. So, yeah, we want to kill it with Pult here. Do not risk anything. And this counts obviously. So if I lose a Pokemon here, the run is over. So yeah, I only have Dragapult here. Because that should always beat that Trode. We will Draco Meteor into Sucker Punch if this will survive. And this is not plus speed, it looks like. It could be a speed tie. Energy Ball is fine. I think we can just darts here. Yeah. Because we don't mind a paralyze at this point. Cool. Trode is gone. Okay, last grunt for the stream. And then we have done half of the grunts in Aqua Hideout already. Okay, so we will bring Beedrill as a lead here. We will bring Lucario. Slowbro. Roserade, who is already in the team. Magnezone. And Escavalier. So, Beedrill is mega item. We don't need to change anything on Beedrill. This is still not maximized IV-wise. Only the attack and speed, I think. Yeah. Lucario is 77 modest Citrus Berry. Ow. Citrus Berry. Slowbro stays on the level and will get a different nature. Calm nature. Reburn. And Lapperberry. Perfect. Now, Roserade will just get a Miracle Seed. I'm pretty sure this is correct. Magnus Zone will get a level up. And a nature change back to modest. You are not modest right now. Yeah, you're quiet nature for the first fight. Back to modest. And you will get wise glasses. The thing is, I'm not 100% sure, because I think it can be a matter of a small amount of HP range, what we bait next. Most of the time, I think it will never matter what we bait in. This is Escavalier 78. Adamant Nature. One, two, and Metal Coat. With that, we should have the fight. One more time. Beedrill with the Mega item. Let me export and then I can check that in the calc again. So this is the last grunt for the stream. And we have done 4 grunts already. We'll plan the next 4 grunts probably for tonight, tomorrow, let's see. So let me check everything really carefully here for this grunt. Mail is active. We kill. Fast kill. Yeah, this is never that move. Always, this moves we always kill. And that, I think, is just random bait. I think it can be random bait depending on critical hits. We use you for stalling some stuff. We klabushki you. And we klabushki you. Wait. Yeah. It's always good to check some stuff. I forgot to basically scale a move here. Remember a move, and that is Iron Head. Without Iron Head, I'm just doing jack shit. Move Scary Face. Okay, let me check the range in the card again. Just putting Iron Head in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's on my notes, but I was just a bit too fast. Okay. Slowbro pre-burn is really important, and the level is fine. Also, we have a leper berry. Let's just double confirm that. Yep. Okay. Alright, last grunt for the stream. Grunt number 4. And then in the next stream, hopefully we can PB. Because in the next stream we will probably do the grunt where we vibed the last time. Ah, fuck. Nature is changed to modest. Okay. Alright, last fight for this stream. Grunt number 4 in Aqua Hideout. Perma Hail up for the entire fight because of this 9 tails. We'll kill this 9 tails with Poison Jab. Before it can actually do anything. And if this would put up here Aurora Wheel, I think this fight is so annoying. So we Mega Evolve and kill this with Poison Jab. Nothing can go wrong here, just press Poison Jab. And then we will bait Fast Skill from Sand Slash. Because of the hail, it's faster than me. And it doesn't see a kill even with this IV, so I don't need to maximize. After one hail tick, it will only see a kill with Iron Head and with a triple axle. Never with EQ, what is really important. We cannot U-turn out because this is faster. And we will go to Lucario on either Iron Head or triple axle. Critical hit, triple axle, triple crit means we always proc Citrus and we are still fine. And we are not sure about the baits here now. I think it's either Walrein or Clefable, because both would survive a move against Lucario. I think it depends on the HP. No critical hits here. We will kill this with Vacuum Wave now here. He was safe against a triple crit because of Citrus Berry. Vacuum Wave with level 77 Modest Nature always kills here. Without a damage item. And this might be Scald range from Walrein. I think this is Walrein because of Scald. Wait, we will get a Citrus proc, right? It depends, I think. That's why I was not sure. Okay, I think this is now Clefable. This is so stupid. I think this is Clefable. Okay. So this can't set up because I have a fast twit KO with a Meteor Mash here. So this needs to go for Moonblast only. We go to Escavalier. We have a slow kill here, so this have a weakness policy, so we can't just fucking attack. We need to one-shot this. There's also a play to go back to Beedrill and stuff like that, but we don't need that. So, Escavalier will just kill this now with Iron Head. It's slower, but it will get a Moonblast. But obviously, because we can't get crit, we are always safe here. So, Iron Head, Adamant Nature, 78 is enough here. Special attack drop is obviously completely okay. Iron Head always kills. Now we are baiting, I'm pretty sure, the Walrein. Because I have a slow kill on Ice Cube. Even Ice Cube have the Ice Face. I think the AI doesn't realize the Ice Face, that's also a problem. Oh! Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. I don't mind. I'm pretty sure the AI doesn't know about Ice Face. So here I think it will always Aqua Jet. And I will attack with a special move anyways. So this should be Aqua Jet always. Perfect. Because we are faster, that's why we have modest nature. We are obviously never in danger here against this Pokemon. And we will just kill it. Attacking this with a physical move means it will proc the Ice Phase. But I'm pretty sure the AI just doesn't realize stuff like that. Also from Mimikyu. I'm pretty sure about that. And sometimes we can abuse that. Sometimes it's annoying if you forget about that. And that is, I think, the most annoying Pokemon in this fight. We have a really good solution. We are pre-burned with a Slowbro, so this can't Toxic here. This is Bright Powder, Walrein, with Blizzard, Scald, Toxic, and Substitute. We are pre-burned, so we can't get Toxic here, because otherwise this would not be possible. Slowbro will stall this, now out of Blizzards. Riskless. We have also Leper Berry. We would never be dead to a double crit on the switch-in. Even on Blizzard. Blizzard is highest damage and is max PP tier. So it have 8 Blizzard in total. We need to stall all of them. So we will just slack off, sit here, slack off until this is out of Blizzard. This can also substitute in between. But for that we have a Leper Berry. We are never in danger here on anything. Even on double crits, and maximum roll from crit is 38%. We don't even need to max level here, only the nature change is enough to make this entirely riskless. So we just sit here and slack off. And when this is out of Blizzard, we'll try to hit a future site. It's Bright Powder. But I was like, okay, fuck this zoom lens. I want to actually have, for the safety, the Leper Berry here. Because my Roserade is killing this anyways after that. This should be number 3. We will see that the moment it will use Scald on my bro. We cannot stall this out of entirely of Moose. Because Scald would have too much PP here. We would need 2 mons then. If we wouldn't have Roserade, I would think about maybe using Corvi as well here. And then entirely stall this out of Moose. Because Corvi would be even fine against a burn, we would just roost. And we don't even need to count the Blizzard PP here. Because we will see the moment it will use, because it can't substitute obviously right now. It can't Toxic, it only needs to use the damaging moves here now. So the moment it will not use Blizzard anymore and will use Scald, it's out of Blizzard. Critical hit, double crits are completely fine. We are safe here. We will just sit here and just slack off the PP from this Walrein away. And yeah, Slowbro doesn't need to be shell armor for doing stuff like that in run, but Slowbro is really strong. Also, this is obviously a GMO one, but Slowbro is really useful, for sure. I hope I get one in my monkey run. Even this will not solve my problem against this fucking shaman. But we have some fights before that anyways. We have to do the anti-route 119 and... yeah, let's see. I'm not seeing the run already being a run. I don't know why, because we have a lot of deaths already. 8 is... I don't know, I feel like... no, it's 9, I think. Yeah, 9, I think. 9 deaths, I think I have right now. In the monkey run, while we are on Route 119, and this feels a lot for me. Okay, I think that is the last Blizzard here. But we will not switch out until we will see the Scald here. Because I'm not counting right now, so... and this is max PP, so it's 8 PP of Blizzard. So, let's see. There is a Scald. Okay, so now we will try to hit the future side here. Try, at least. And I made sure that my Roserade always kills this. With the max level. So we will just future sight here one time. We cannot stall this out of Scalds entirely. This is sadly not possible. We could stall some PP, but I don't think we can stall. We would need 2 mons for that. Then it would be possible. Okay, and next turn, Future Sight would hit. We go to Roserade, we don't care about the burn here. If this will not hit because of Bright Powder, we are safe against a Scald crit into hail damage into the next Scald crit. And we are hitting the future side, okay. So this Bright Powder is gone, or like the substitute is gone, sorry. And now we kill this with Magical Leaf. If this doesn't hit, we just kill it in 2 turns because of the substitute. And that is grunt number 4 down. And that's it for the stream. Let's go back. And yeah, we have 4 more grunts now here. In the next stream we will hopefully see the PB. And then we will have 1 more boss fight. I want to actually play the real late game in a Deathlocke. I am looking pretty forward to it. Don't want to see fucking Magma Hideout again. Okay. Alright, thank you for watching. See you guys in the next stream. And in the next stream we will hopefully beat every grunt left in the Aqua Hideout.